Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today it is time for the yes, third update in the Panners Bingo that was started by the amazing Caena. And yeah, this kind of a fantastic ladies project, but Caena has all the information available on her videos as well. So yeah, anyone can join in, and I highly suggest you do because this is so much fun. So basically we have different bingo boards we could choose, and then Caena will generate new bingo numbers for each update, and then we see what prompt they are and link a product to them and try to pan it and pan a bingo on the board. So yes, I have quite a few numbers called already from my card, and I am working on a few others. So let's just go into the craziness that is a project. First one, favorite beverage. That was called in the intro, and I chose the Mint to Be palette and the shade Ice Cold because I like water. And heck my go. There is nice shiny pan, twinkling pan. So yeah, that shade I can cross off my bingo board now, which is super exciting. And most of the items in this project are eyeshadows, and I'm trying to hit pan on them, just so you know. Next prompt that was called in intro was spooky, and I chose a shade from the Alien palette called Alien. And I think I used it, oh, I have numbers, 15 times, including today just for final goodbye, because I love this. So I think 14 to hit pan on, and then I used the 15 time today. This one, no pan yet. I did maybe use it once after last update, but nothing much to say about it. It will be here for a while, and I have also Controls brand over here, which I did not use this month at all. But now that something's finished in my Panda palette, this one, maybe I'll start using it more. Then we have skincare, and that is the vitamin C from Revolution Skincare, and I made steady progress. So maybe 2 months and this will be done. So yeah, that is that. Then things get more complicated. Some products weren't called, but I just wanted to work on them anyways. And one of them comes from this Courage palette from Revolution, and it is this for the prompt matte. And I have pan, and I have used that one 10 times now. So nice shiny pan. These pans are super shallow. I'm not sure if you can see, but yeah, did not take too much effort. And then I'm also working on the shade, or this shade for the prompt metallic, and I actually used it once this past month, and it so happened that Caena called this number for me this update. So now I need to really focus on it. So that one is rolling out. That one was called in, and now it's like officially in the running. Then where are we? 5 samples. I've just been working on them, even though it hasn't been called. Just let's get some samples out. I used one. I had previously used 2. Now I used this one. I still have 2 to go, but it's not called yet, so I'm in no rush. Then the middle square is Minio deluxe sized item, and that is free to pan whenever you want to. It doesn't need to be called. It doesn't have a number to be called. So I have this hotel sample body lotion. And I used, how much did I use? Just 3 grams or so, or 2 grams, I don't know. But maybe for the holidays season, I might use it a bit more if I'm out from home. Or what am I saying? If I go somewhere, I take this with me. Then some other update. The prompt flower was called, and that one comes from the BH Cosmetic Trendy in Tokyo palette, and it's the shade Blossom. And you can see I have a nice dip going on in that one, but no pan yet. I don't know how deep these pans are, but I feel like I am getting pretty close. So yeah. And then also from this palette, now that we are here, this one is for the prompt Fiery, and I have used it a few times as well. It was rolled in later than this one, so not as much progress, but progress anyways. I know this is like super confusing because same palette but different times and prompts, and I'm trying to keep on track, but yes. Then one prompt that was not called yet, but I wanted to work on this shadow, so I did, and it was the prompt is chopping blocks or something. You're not sure if you want to keep. Well, I had pan on it. So yeah, there's a good dip, and I used this one in total 36 times, and I think I hit pan on the 30th or something. But it's a nice Pro Bone highlighter, so I have been using it. And there. So yeah, it's done, but it hasn't been called yet. But we need to wait for that. Then, last update. Also, the prompt favorite show was called, and I chose my show is Post, and I chose the shade called Vogue, and it is, where is it, this one? And I haven't used it a few times, so there is a dip forming in that one, so I don't think it will take too long to hit pan on this one. So yes, then we get to the part which is the new numbers. So I already told you one for the metallic, so that was called, and now I'm really starting to work on it. Other shadow that was called was where am I? I'm so confused. I made it so hard on myself. It was the number 46 prompt Black or White, and I had actually previously already hit pan on my white shade, so I was just waiting for it to be called. I think I hit pan on it in the first update. So yeah, that one was called, and that one was done already. And yeah, I was so excited to work on this project that I started working on almost everything, and now I'm like a bit confused. But we're hitting pan, so that's all that matters. One new number that I haven't been working on yet was the number 41, and that is favorite book. And some of you might know my favorite book, because of course it is The Lord of the Rings, or everything Middle Earth Tolkien thing. I'm a huge Tolkien nerd, and for that I have kind of 2 shadows, but maybe one is just my focus. But they come from this Revolution Maxineshka palette that I actually received for free. And there are 2 shades. One is Ash and one is Smoke. And yeah, they make me think of Mordor. ash and smoke, and the air is poisonous to breathe. So yeah, I think ash might be the one that I hit pan on because it's a nice transition shade. Smoke is a bit darker, but I mean, I do use these shades too, and I use a denser brush, so who knows. But yeah, I just brought in two because why not? They are in the same palette and they work together, so yeah. So those were the three numbers that were on my board, and now let's take a look how my board is looking like. So the ones that have been crossed, they are the ones that have been called and that I have finished. So I have quite a lot finished, and then the ones that are like highlighted with green are the ones that are called, and the ones that are kind of like bold are the ones that I'm working on, and these are the ones that I already hit my goal on, but they aren't called yet. So can you make it even like more confusing? I don't think so. But anyways, this one is the free square, so I don't need to wait for it to be called. And if you look closely, you can see that I have 3 rows where 4 of the numbers are already called. Here we have these 3 called, these 2 done, and this is the freebie. So this is the one I should focus on. Here I have all of these 4 called, I have finished some, and then there is the one I should finish. And then this way, this way, it's hard to look. These are called, so this should be the one I need to focus on. So we are bringing those shadows in as well, because why not? And one of them is the prompt old, and for that I have a depotted very old elf shade, and I have actually already used it a few times, and it kind of cracked a little when I was depotting it, so it got a little damaged, but some of the dip is my doing, some of it is cracked, but I want to clear out. Maybe I could part of here, so I don't want like just like a very small pan because there was some cracking. So yeah, let's work on that one for old. Then too big of a category works well with eyeshadow. So we're bringing in eyeshadow, new palette, BH Cosmetic Romantic Nomad, which I received for free because of course you need to take all the free palettes you can because you don't have enough already. I haven't used it much. I received it this summer, and I think I'm gonna focus on this shade over here. Nice metallic shade. So heating pan on this one. Then we have the prompt sheer that I want to focus on, and it actually comes from, let's make it a bit easier, from the same palette as this one that we are working on, and it is this over here. It's pretty sheer. So we're gonna work on that one. It has some usage already, so I don't think it will be too hard to hit pan on that one. I have a lot of pinks I'm working on, but I like pink eyeshadow, so yeah. Those are the ones that I'm bringing in and making it more difficult for me, but we are close to getting a bingo, so fingers crossed it will work out. But yes, make sure to check everyone out and send some good thoughts to Caena because she hasn't been feeling too well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye.